Miyerkules po ngayon. Alam niyo naman, yung araw ng Miyerkules, usapang kalusugan tayo dahil Wellness Wednesday tayo, class. At tulad ng nabanggit kanina natin, binugunita po sa buong bansa ang Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. So ngayon, bibigyan pansin po natin ang cervical cancer para po maitaas po natin yung antas natin ng kaalaman tungkol sa sakit na ito. Pati?
At ang kahalagahan, syempre, ng regular at pagsusuri at edukasyon tungkol po sa cervical cancer para sa kalusugan ng kababaihan. Sa pangunguna po ng Department of Health at iba pang mga institusyon, patuloy po ang pagpapalaganap ng kaalaman laban sa cervical cancer. Isa itong kampanya sa pagsusuri po sa kalusugan ng kababaihan na naglalayong maiwasan ang sakit na ito sa pamamagitan ng maagang pagtuklas at tamang pag-aalaga.
Ayun, maagang pagtuklas. Pag pinag-uusapan natin talaga ang cancer, di ba talagang early detection is the key. At para patuloy po tayong maalagaan, tamang pag-aalaga, makakasama po natin as every Wednesday morning mula sa De Los Santos Medical Center. This time around, makakasama po natin ang isang gynecologic oncologist, si Dr. Rene V. Soto!
Aba, kapangalan mo. Good morning kay Dr. Rene Soto. Ayan, okay. Doc Rene, ano ba ang datos po ng Pilipinas pagdating sa cervical cancer? And maybe you can explain what is cervical cancer.
Yes. Cervical cancer, ito yung bukol o tumor na tumutubo over time after exposure dun sa causative agent na nagko-cause nito. Ito ay tumutubo doon sa tinatawag natin sa Tagalog na kuwelyo ng matres.
Kuwelyo?
Yes.
Collar.
Kuwelyo ng matres. Okay.
Kasi pag sinabi cervix, may cervix tayo sa yung leg na alam natin, pero may cervix na kuwelyo ng matres na tinatawag. So, doon siya tumutubo. Ang masakit nito, siya ay nakatago, kaya hindi natin nalalaman kung ito ba ay nagpapakita ng any abnormality or meron na pagbabago. So after the vagina, yung bahina, pag pumasok pa riyan, makikita mo yun ang bubungad sa'yo, yung cervix. Para siyang salbabida ang itsura. Maliit na salbabida. Kung yung lifesaver na candy na
ganon.
parang ganon ang itsura niya.
So like it's like a tube.
Well, normal na cervix is something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Ang problema, yun nga, nakatago. So whatever's happening inside, we really don't know.
So kung growth o tumor yan, hindi nakakapa yan?
Hindi makakapa ng sariling
We cannot, parang self-examination, di pwede.
yes,
So
you
talagang
cannot, unlike breast, you can palpate. Pero ang cervix, may kahirapan. Kaya, pag tinatanong, ano ba yung mga sintomas, pag lumabas na yung sintomas ng cervical cancer, it's late already.
Okay.
And that is what is sad.
Anong stage
so
na yan
yun na
kapag lumabas yung...
We really cannot say, pero most of the time, it's already in the advanced stage. Like yung hindi mo na pwedeng maoperahan.
So, you only find out when you go see a doctor. So, you don't feel any pain, your urinary discharge.
The pain, the urinary symptom, yung abnormal bleeding, they are more or less late stages already. Late occurrence already that the cancer is there already.
So, if breast cancer, how is first among the cancers among women? How common is cervical cancer?
Among women, according to the Philippine Cancer Facts and Estimates, pangalawa ang cervical cancer. Pangalawa ang cervical cancer next to breast. Pang-apat sa overall na yung combined male and female. Pang-apat, number 1 is lungs. And then fourth is breast. Cervix.
Why is HPV mentioned in the same breath as cervical cancer? Paano related ang human papilloma virus sa cervical cancer?
Base sa mga pag-aaral, ang number 1 causative agent ng cervical cancer is human papilloma virus. So, kaya pirming nakakabit ang HPV infection. It is a sexually transmitted infection. Kaya tumataas ang duda pagka kunwari ang isang babae, for example, is nagkaroon ng kunwari STD like kunwari gonorrhea,
Yeah.
tumataas yung duda na, most probably ito'y meron ng human papilloma virus infection.
So nahawakan ka, no?
Hawa
Kung
ba
sinabing
yan?
sexually
Oo, if you're
transmitted.
sexually active, or does it
Yes.
happen also even if you have no sexual activity?
It is common among sexually active females. Or kaya nga yung screening is advisable pagka nagkaroon na ng sexual debut. So pagka nagkaroon na ng contact ang isang babae, and then that's the time that you need to start screening for cervical cancer.
So what should a woman do to keep herself healthy, free from cervical cancer? Ano mga dapat niyang gawin?
Well, basically, ganun pa rin, a healthy lifestyle. You need to maintain that. And then,
Meaning, yung do not eat processed food and all that. Yung ganun ba?
well, if
Diet
that
and
will,
exercise?
something that will
ganyan?
help, yes, diet, exercise, something that will help the immune system
Okay.
to be
Healthy.
healthy. And then, yun nga, screening is very important. Aside from screening, what is very important is maintaining a monogamous sexual relationship.
Oo, isa
So,
lang.
Kasi pag multiple ang sex partners
and
mo,
then
mas mataas ang
the risk
mo.
would go up. The risk would go up. And then that's the more na dapat na magpa-check up, magpa-screen for presence of human papilloma virus, and then eventually maiwasan natin ang pagkakaroon ng cervical cancer.
So ang push na monogamous yung isang sexual partner kapag ikaw ay sexually active na sa mag-asawa. So hindi lamang dun sa babae mo sinasabi na isa ang
Yes.
sexual partner mo. Yung mister mo ba kapag nangalunya, for example, nagkaroon ng ibang katalik, maaring iuwi sa'yo yon.
Yes. Kasi nga, it is a sexually transmitted disease.
Oo.
This is-
So, okay, Doc, let's talk about yung bakuna, yung vaccine that helps prevent cervical cancer. How does this help po?
Yes, ang bakuna, very effective, especially if it's being given at a very early age.
When you say early, how early is early?
Yes, as early as 9 years old,
9 years old?
you may, or the female patient may receive the vaccine.
Maski na wala pang
Bakit
menstruation?
Yes.
Or dapat may menstruation na?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessary.
9.
Oo.
Basta below 15 years old, okay. Why 9? Kasi during those times, mataas yung immune response. So, nakaka-develop ng antibodies against doon sa ayaw natin na human papilloma virus. So, before, kasi di ba pagka bakuna naman, it is always before exposure. It is always before exposure.
Preventive.
Pinakamabisa ang bakuna.
And ano yun, for life na yon, one time lang, and it protects you for life?
For the yun nga, age 9 to 15, ang advice is 2 doses. Pero yung more than that, it is usually 3.
3.
Yes, that would cover for, well, may bago na kasi ngayon na product which is yung 9 strains ang kino-cover. And then before, 4 lang ang strains na kino-cover. HPV strains 6 and 11, which are the ones that would cause benign conditions of the cervix. And then 16 and 18, the one that would cause yung dread. Those are the common causes of cervical cancer.
So yung HPV vaccine ba, Doc, is that available sa lahat ng mga ospital? You have to see an OB-GYN to get your vaccine?
Yes.
Or any health worker can administer it to you? Ano ba yung proseso po para dyan sa HPV vaccine?
Any health worker with an understanding of how to give it and when to give it, they may.
Okay.
Being advised nga to give it at an early age of 9, usually mga pediatrician na nagbibigay niyan. So, and then, more than pagkatatapos na yung pediatric age group, like for example, more than 17 years old, and then dyan na pumapasok yung obstetrician gynecologist.
Sasundutin ko lang, sorry. Yung after the first vaccine, when is the second one?
Yes, ang advice is after 2 months, ito yung lumang pattern Well, start now, and then after 2 months, and then 4 months after. the last. So yun yung 3 doses. Pero ngayon kasi, you give now and then after 6 months.
After 6
What
months.
about older women? As long as you're sexually active, would you advise na magpabakuna?
Yung advice ng manufacturer is up to 45 years old. Pero there are studies na may isang product kasi that you can give even more than 45.
As long as you're sexually active. Kasi pag hindi ka na sexually active, hindi ka na magkakaroon
Actually,
ng ano?
if a woman is sexually active before, kasi yung virus may have entered the system and it would take something like 5 to 10 years before na maging full-blown cervical cancer. So, maraming pagkakataon na pwedeng maiwasan ng isang babae ang pagkaroon ng cervical cancer.
So Doc, maybe you can share with our viewers and listeners kung may promo po ang De Los Santos Medical Center pagdating po dito sa bakuna at saka yung advice po ninyo sa mga kababaihan po
Parang
na
yung
nakikinig.
HPV test ang promo ng De Los Santos.
De Los Santos Medical Center have this promo regarding testing for human papillomavirus, and this is the HPV DNA testing. This is a very effective test, and wherein nakikita o na-identify kung anong strain, kung anong strain meron ng isang babae. It's just like doing a pap smear also. You apply a brush, you brush the cervix, and then submit na sa laboratory, and then ipaprocess na nila. And then they'll try to check if may presence ba nung deadly strain ng human papillomavirus. And then kung meron, and then investigation will commence.
More screening tests yun. pag
Screening or diagnostic test like colposcopy. If there's a need to do a biopsy, and then we will do biopsy. Ngayon, kung kunwari lumabas yung biopsy na positive, positive for pre-malignant lesion o yung nagbabanta na maging cancer in the future, and then the patient may have the necessary treatment at that point.
Okay.
Naku, may we never need your services, Dr. So,
Yes.
akala ko specialized na oncology. Meron pa palang gynae-onco.
Gynae-onco.
Okay, tandaan classmates, huwag baliwalain ang mga sintomas ng sakit. Always prioritize your health.
At para po maramdaman ang totoong alaga at kalinga, magpa-check up po sa De Los Santos Medical Center. Your choice for quality healthcare, compassionate service, and reasonable rates. Kaya maraming salamat po,
Siyempre,
Dr.
ang
Soto.
feedback, ang ganda ng boses ni Dr.
Dr.
Soto.
Pao, pang DJ.
Pang DJ.
Pwede na ba ako dito ting Wednesday?
Thank you very much, Dr.
Bigyan ng
Soto.
segment yan.
Huwag muna kayong aalis.